Well, that's something you don't see every day. Well, actually, I say that, I do. But, yeah. I guess the spiders like the greenhouse. That's not terrifying in the slightest. Hmm. I think he's trying to get me. I don't know where I got that idea from, but I think he's trying to get me. Oh, there's an unknown signal over there. Yeah. So... Oops. Let's just turn on that. It's been a bit of a journey to get this greenhouse up and running. We're still looking for some of the bits and pieces, but yeah, I've received another message from Strider, so I think he wants me to crack on with something else. So let's have a quick look, see what he wants me to do. All right, let's see what Strider has to say.
Pioneer, you've come a long way, from eating dust and stone rations to running a functioning food outpost and growing industrial network. I've got to say, I didn't expect you to make Anteros look almost livable, but we're not done yet. The board wants results. Logistics, efficiency, movement. So it's time to bring your research on rails into a reality. Your next mission: build your first operational train line between the Refinery Outpost and your component manufacturing facility. Keep it practical. One locomotive and one wagon. A simple route. Prove it works. And make sure nothing explodes. Especially you. Now, on the subject of explosions, your food outpost will still need attention. The Moisture Vaporators are power hungry, so consider expanding your solar array and battery storage. And while you're at it, keep an eye out for the unknown signals. You're still looking for the fruit, grain and veg. Get the trains moving, get your power stable, and maybe, just maybe, we'll start to call this place home. Strider, out.
Okay, so he also knows that I'm looking for seeds, which is funny. But he very much wants me to start on with the trains, which... that's exciting. Absolutely nothing. Nice. Did I just... yeah, I think I rolled over the thing to the one place. Seed, now. Cobalt and iron. I'm getting a lot of cobalt nowadays. Okay. In terms of parts, what do I have on me? 1 steel plate, 1,000 steel plate. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, I'm gonna start over here. I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start over here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Hey, meteor storm. I'm gonna start over by the refinery because I think that'll be the best place to get an idea of where the rail system is gonna go. Whoa. That's a lot of meteors that just fell directly behind there. Okay, You know what? I could do it right in the middle here. So no matter what I do, it needs to have a starting and end point. 3 plus 1. 1, 2, 3 plus 1. Plus 1, 1, 2. 3 plus 1. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to make these. So 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. So then 1, 2, 3. So I want this one to be one of those. I guess we'll do that as well for now. Perfect. And then we'll do that. 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 Ooh. Radiation's bad today. That's okay. I'm not sure if I'm exactly happy with that bit there, but this is at least right. Okay. So that will connect onto there. Perfect. So let's grab a couple more steel plates. Get this bit welded. Okay. What I actually think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna have them like that. Yeah, the sun is really bad today. That's proper just burning. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Slab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. I mean, I think this distance is going to be enough for whatever we're going to be building. Okay. But one thing I do need to do is I need to dig out under here just a little bit, because these rails need a little bit of space underneath. And then from there, it needs to climb. So we'll angle it up. Then we will... Yeah, so we'll go out by 3. We'll angle it up, and then we'll go up however many, and then we'll angle it back down. Yeah. Perfect. And we'll set that to... I don't know. -2? -4? It's not going to go up very much at -4. Set this in by... is it 20? I think it's 20. Actually can't remember. I guess we'll do a bit of trial and error. If I do that on that side, that on that side. Place that one there on there. Place that one there and there. Yeah, -20 works fine for me. And then convert that to a station. Perfect. So then I can do... that, which would be like the end of that 3. Right? Yep. And then we want to do the exact same thing again. Oh, no spider. Yeah, I'm gonna work this one out and let's see. Once I only need to get one side of it done, and then once I've got that bit done and I've got it raised up to where I want, then I can go up a couple, flat for a while, and then down a couple, and it should then just elevate it. So let's sort that out. Let's just kill a spider first. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so for a little bit of an update, I've managed to build it so it's gone from the straight part up this ramp, and it's flattened off a bit. And I've added basically 2 more support pillars along the edge. I'll run over here and I'll get you a better view. If I come down here. I back up over here. And there you go. Much better. So that's the gap of 15, the gap of 15, the bend, the gap of 15, the other bend, and then the 2 15s. So already it's actually got quite long. So from there, I think it's at a fairly good height. You know, the thing about this height means I can drive underneath it, and that's kind of what I want. I want to be able to quite comfortably drive underneath them. But currently I'm heading between the sort of drone and logistics outposts, and I need to head over to the central manufacturing bit. What I'll need to do now is start the actual turn. Which is done the exact same way. Spiders! You make my life so difficult. Every time I try a build, it's just spider. So what I want to do is get some steel plates. That always helps. I've gone through a few and I've welded up a little bit of a place, but I've still got a lot to build. So I want to do that, and then I want to do... I guess we'll do that and we'll go in the positive direction. So we can do that. I'm gonna suck it in my that. And then we'll go with 3. 3 degrees? 3 degrees just seems like a nice gentle curve to me. Which seems right. So it'd be like that. Let's jump to the other side. There. So that's minus 20. Yeah, that seems... Well, something's dead over. Whee! Knew that was going to throw me off. Do. Hit. There we go. Nope. Nope. Maybe not. I need like a ramp vehicle. Anyway, so that should be good. So I want to go on here. Need a construction component. Station? No. Come on. Come on, there we go. Station. Nice. Let's get that one welded. Let's get that one destroyed. So from there, I want one. Next one would technically be like a one like that. Which means then we're straight back into doing another set of pistons. Rude. Very rude. Stop it. Good. Yeah, good. Oh, hello, spider. You're really going for it. Oops. That's not right in the slightest. Let's have that one angled there. One angle like that. Oops. That one. Perfect. Minus. Is it -4, -3? -3. Cool. Yeah. Let's get that bit done, and then it's as simple as building one of these. Perfect. Get that one welded. So, alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this built, and I'm going to get a couple more straights done over sort of towards where I need to get to, because at the moment we're not turning with any amount of I guess it is slowly getting there. Yeah, we'll see how far or how long it takes to actually get where we need to get to. I am also going to the unknown signals. If I do find anything exciting at any of them, I will let you know. Okay, so a bit of a progress update. It's just been another night and we're into another day. There is currently a thunderstorm going on, which seems safe enough to be high up. So I've got a curve in, so it actually ended up taking 3 sections of curves to get the direction right. And as you can see, we're now, if I come over here, pointing towards the manufacturing facility. Looks like we're going to have just left of it, which is not too bad. I've also created a couple of blueprints. If I go for raised, there you go. So we've got a 1-time section, a 2-time section, a 5-time section, and a 10-time section. And that's just so I can actually project them up. I've got a solar panel and a projector on here to be able to do so. And yeah, what I can basically do is just hold my welder down and get everything built. Really, the actual best trick would be to build a train with all of the steel plates and stuff on it. That can build it, or build itself, basically. That would be the ideal. I can do that. You know, I don't have to weld all them up, but yeah. Judging by what I'm gonna have to do if I go into my spectator, What I need to do is, if I go into the drone here, what I'm gonna do is this next section, I'm gonna angle down by a couple of degrees. So this whole thing is just gonna be one big, probably 2 degree slope until we get to here, where I might make it a little bit steeper, and then I will level off flat as it gets to here. And then it will rotate this way round and probably go on this side, I think. I don't know. That's the idea I have currently. We'll see how long it takes us to get there, but we built this in a little bit of time. So we'll see. I'm just gonna keep on building, keep on welding. I actually need to go and get some more steel soon because we are running out. But yeah, the environment's trying to kill me. The weather's trying to kill me. The spies are trying to kill me. I'm trying to kill me by falling off dangerous things. It's going well. There's a spider on me. Can you just like not? Don't know how you can't hit me, but I appreciate you not being able to hit me right now. And you're dead. Alright. I've come to the conclusion that if I want to build all the way over to here, it's going to be a lot faster if I build basically a train that can actually go on the rails. Who would have thought? So I'm going to build a sort of train chassis, sort of a basic one, which then also has some welders on the front and a lot of cargo. And then that way we can load up materials and weld up all the thing a lot quicker. I think it'll just be smart. And who would have thought? Spiders. Let's place a load of blocks along here. Perfect. And then we're going to place one like that. And we're going to place the rotation. I literally can't see. There we go. So it'll be like that. And then it'll be like that. Like that, like that, like that. I think if I do that and that. I think I built it wrong already. Thinking about it, this one actually doesn't even need to look fancy or anything in the slightest, so let's just build it fairly simple. That's going to run on there like that. And we're going to have some 2x2s running on it like that, but we want the small ones. So like that, like that, like that. Okay. Let's just make sure we actually place it in the right spot. Perfect. Um... Two blocks between them, 2 blocks between them. The next one's going to go there. And then we want the compact 2x1. There and there. We want some more. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. That. Main block. Another rotor. And then we're just going to build the next one on that one. Alright, I'm going to get all this welded up and I'll be back.
So you wanted a life. If you want it, then go out and get it. Thank you for the advice. Mama always said you gotta help yourself. But I'm feeling like a holiday. Life is getting older, nothing's ever really going my way. Not a lot of money in my bank, but won't you come along and play pretend? You and I get away from here. Tokyo, Dubai, or the Rome's Pierre. Spending all our money like we're billionaires. Holiday lies, holiday lies. Dropping tips like it's our career. Making up a life till it disappears. Living like our daddy had a real good year. Holiday lies, holiday lies. Holiday lies, holiday lies. Holiday lies, holiday. Grab the bull by the horns, I pet it. Every rose has a thorn, but flowers make me sneeze. It's the eye of the storm, but it doesn't really matter if I stay inside. I'm getting good at shutting off my brain. I know if I ignore it, I dramatically improve my day. Like I'm leaving on a holiday. Won't you come along and play pretend? You and I get away from here. Tokyo, Dubai, or the Rome's Pierre. Spending all our money like we're billionaires. Holiday lies, holiday lies. Dropping tips like it's our career. Making up a life till it disappears. Living like our daddy had a real good year. Holiday lies, holiday lies. Holiday lies, holiday lies. Holiday lies, holiday. I just need one. It's only one. I just need $1 million to get started. I just need one. It's only
Well, that doesn't look good. I was just going over here to get some food, and there appears to be no solar panel. Oh, god damn it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, you see, the problem is that is supposed to have a rotor on it, and these are supposed to not be blown up, and everything is on fire. Cool. Okay. Sure. I do hope the outposts, the other ones, aren't getting too destroyed by these meteors. I was literally only coming over here just to pick up some more food, but apparently that's not allowed. Well, it's allowed, but it's not without seeing something else it's citing. Right, that's gonna be a problem for another day. Well, yeah. So annoying. So this is how far I've got so far. I've gone down to only, well, I guess 2 wheels at the front and at the back. We'll see how it goes. But it ends up making it quite a nice size. So I think it should be quite good. One thing I need to do is design this front bit, because we're going to have some bits sticking off the front of the train. So I either have 3 large hinges. Meteors. Please don't hit a solar panel. Or my train track. That looks like it's going to hit the train track. No, it went past it. Oh. That's going to hit the train track. One of them is going to hit the train. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sure. Sure. I'm gonna die on this planet. That's the conclusion I'm starting to get to. Yeah, so we'll go with 3. Mainly because it's just going to be easier. Actually, that's actually a really good design, because I can have these ones on like 20 and this one on like 30. Or 40. We'll go with 40. Means we can also have another one there. So that's 3, 4 plus the big one. Lovely. And then we need some batteries.
Good. See, I have a problem of I can't make things just like I just can't not design stuff. I, it's a problem, right? Like, cause I see this, I'm just like, oh, I can make that look nice. You know, I could just detail bits of bits. Like, I can't help it.
Unknown signal. Can't say no to like at least looking at them. Leopard grinder. And anti-radiation medkit. Yay! Exactly what I wanted. Doesn't actually need to be connected into there, but it's just good for that. And then what I want to do with the vents, get them to depressurize, and that means they're sucking in oxygen and we can breathe. Yay. Very good. We need a programmable block, which will take another display. God dang it. Wait, I have one more display. Yes, that's good. Programmable block, we want the wheel script. So I use this one, loads, there we go. The whips wheel subgrid control script, oh, whips subgrid wheel, yeah, there you go. Very nice. And then I have a lot of spiders around me. With the drive wheels, what I'm gonna do is increase that, but I'm gonna decrease the maximum speed to like that, so yeah. Yeesh. Doesn't matter for low speed. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, rotors. We want like 20. Minus 10. No, minus 10 and 10 and 10. And we want them to be able to turn off. Beautiful. So there's 5 spiders chasing me. Never mind, there's another 3. So that's what? 4 plus 3. I feel like 7 spiders is a little bit excessive. Good screenshot though. No. No. They're disappearing. Right. So that's all of the steel that we've got. 800 and... Is that it? 894. That's a bit low. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it's just turned nighttime though, isn't it? Yeah, that's the problem because I can't see the projection when it's nighttime. Okay, no, that's fine. What I'm gonna do then is go back to base, empty out this vehicle back into storage, so just completely empty it. Then fill it with steel plates all in the back, and if I can, one of the other bits. And then I'm gonna bring it all over to here and unload it. Right, yeah, that's the plan. And then after that, I'm gonna go to bed. Next morning, we're gonna just be welding up all the way as far as I can get. Actually, I guess one test I could do is this. Yeah, that works. So yeah, now what we can do is basically project it and then just build them. Right, good morning. I'm going to starve to death if I'm not careful. But it is ready for us to go. I have loaded up the vehicle with a decent amount of steel plates, so as you can see we've got, what's that, 1,250, so basically another 1,000, so basically about 3,000 we'll go with, over 3,000. So we'll see how far that gets us. Let's have these ones raise up. And if I'm going to do it properly, I might as well go from right here. So yeah, we're just going to get all of this welded up. We should be pretty well good. Should be pretty good. One thing I may need to do is set my speed low enough so I can just drive without having to like slow down to weld bits. Yeah, let's see if I can do that. I set my speed limit to like 40. That's still way too fast. Right, drive wheels, we want all the power, all the friction, speed limit, let's do 10, 11. Still too fast. Drive wheels. 4. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse of me driving as far as I can with however much we've got left. Wish me luck.
It's cool, just lying here on the floor. tiles, my feet against the door. How long have I been in this space? Arms over eyes, help me retrace. How did I become the doormat here? Memories spinning around my head seem pretty cavalier. Little by little you take control. It's a little uncivil how your game's in motion. And I don't even notice that I'm playing your game. Till you leave me a warning thinking I'm the one to blame. Your words weave strings around our limbs. Players in unfamiliar skin. Dangled like toys in your roadshow. Too easy now just to let go. How did I become the puppet here?
Whoa. That's about as close as it gets to hitting me. Jesus. That wasn't very nice. Anyway, during the lovely storm that we're having, I've transported over a lot of the refined iron from the manufacturing bit, and I've processed a lot of it into steel plates. So I've actually filled up this vehicle with as many steel plates as it can hold. So the welder is full, the cargo is full, and the connector is full. I could fill up the small boxes, but there's not much point. So yeah, and I've also actually spent a little bit of time on designing this stuff just because it looks nice. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all loaded up, and then we should be able to make a bit more progress over to the section. So, I'm going to get this filled up, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I've loaded it all up into the train, and we have just shy of 5,000 steel plates, which would be good for at least 10 meters, I feel like. So let's get going. Even just this short amount is already cool. Like, oh. I think I know where I'm gonna get a nice screenshot. Oh. A meteor has struck the train of the track, but there is now a hole in it. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I might actually have to set up some turrets fairly soon then, if I've only gone that far and it's already got a hole in a section of the track. See, it's not bad on the straights. I can fix a straight really easily. It's if it happened on one of the corner points where I have to like rebuild an entire corner, it's just gonna be annoying. Yeah, I don't know. That seems... That seems like it's going to be a bit of a hassle. So I might set up some turrets around. And then, you know, if they get close, then I'll just shoot them down. It seems logical enough to me. I actually can't believe that there's already a hole in a part of the track. Okay. Let's get those reversed up. Yeah. Looks pretty good to me. I'm obviously going to have to build each of the support pillars, but that seems like a later problem. Yeah, this is nice.
Let's just go with another 10. What we got? 2 minus 4, 28. 2 minus 4, 28. And then we've got minus 19 plus 180. Minus 9. That's not even close. We keep on going down. I think maybe there I need to go flat. I say that though, but even if I just keep going at this thing, I'm staying really, really high up. All the way over to it. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Onwards to victory. Alright, so you can see from over here in distance, we have made a bit more progress. I've actually been drawing out the going down bit from this, like, I don't know, I guess it's a cliff, I don't really know. So we've been doing that. I've just been back at the base and grabbed, well, some meat, but also a load more steel plates. That's all of the iron we actually have at the moment. I need to go over to the iron mine, do another run, send it through the refinery, and get a bit more iron, but I'll do that in a little bit. We still have a couple of thousand actually on the train itself, so that's fine. But I'm just still going to these unknown signals. I managed to find a couple of the power cell kits on the last one. Let's see. But other than that, I haven't been too lucky. Like, what's this one? Eh. Are you kidding? Yay! I got a radiation thing and a mushroom spore. The one thing I already have. Yay! Ah. Good damn. Any item? No, of course not.
Uh, trust that be my luck to find the one. I get the one thing I already have. Yay! Why not? I guess. Why not?
Alright, so we have made a decent amount of progress. I'm just gonna get these bits in here, get these welded up, and yeah, you may notice the track is now right next to the component manufactory, and that is because I have built a lot of track. A lot of track. If I run up here, there's also a lot of spiders below me. If I reverse this one up here, you know what, let's just get some speed. Limited speed, yes. We can do a little bit of a journey of the actual place, and I will be able to drive it faster, but I can't really drive it faster on this one, unfortunately. But yeah, overall, you can see. Why? Batteries. Auto. There we go. That's good. That's exactly what you want to do. Yeah, I put some more batteries on. I was trying to balance them out, but I think I must have completely forgotten because I did not do it properly. Oh well. Yeah. It goes all the way over here. I've got a lot of painting and sorting to do. And a lot of pillar sorting to do. And I think I need to soften this one. I think I really need to like push it back by like 1 and sort of try and extend it. And just make it look better. But yeah. It goes from all the way from one side to all the way to the other. Which is pretty cool. I will have to sort out a loading system and a unloading system. And on the other side, I need to work out what I actually want to do. Because, obviously, I don't trust it going this fast on the corners. How fast are we going? 50. 60. Can we go to 70? Probably not for the hill. Ooh. Hey, an unknown signal. Have we got any pillars down? No, of course not. And all I gotta do is that, and I can get up. Alright, what have we got in the box? Nothing. Okay. What have we got in the box? Food paste. Edible paste made from a kind of nutrient matter. Flavorless with a highly unpleasant texture. Given the date sampled in the package, it seems to be immune to time, consumable, unknown effects, not craftable. And more cobalt. Okay. I'm hungry. Sure. Let's try a food paste. So I was on 9. Let's see where we get up to. I don't think it goes. No, it doesn't. I'm up to 25. Not bad. Let's just chuck all this in here. Hello, spider. Now I don't have any bullets, unfortunately, for you. So I'm just going to see if you can get ground to death. If you can, it would be very nice. We've got to 35. Okay, so it's not an amazing meal, but it's definitely got a bit of nutrition. And it's nice to have something other than kelp crisps. I actually need to head back over because I was cooking some fabroid insect meat. So that'll be nice. So eat some of that for a change again. But yeah, it's not too bad. Let's get the valuables out of this one. Kill. Now. Can you die for me? And I got bullets and murder you. Dead. Good. So yeah, I guess we'll have an unload system over here, which I think it'll look quite cool, because I think this compound, or this manufacturing bit, needs to be bigger with more buildings. So obviously we got that one, and we can have one over here, and I guess a third one over that side, and I think that will look kind of cool. Because I think at the moment it looks kind of small, and I've quite liked the way that the Food Outpost is like a multi-building kind of design. So yeah, I think that will work quite nicely indeed. But yeah, so I need to place one like that, one like that. And then before we do that, we need to lock this out. Go back 20. So I'm gonna get this all built up. And there, so what basically on the other after this. Oh, I did it wrong. Yeah, I did it wrong. God damn it. Right, I'm gonna I need to put these so they're in the middle, so I need to basically offset this because I'm only having 2 and not 4. Alright, I'm gonna sort this out, and then once we've got all of it built, I shall be back. I'm so stupid. Alright, so quite a bit of time has actually gone by. A couple of things have happened. First of all, I've done another iron run in the truck and delivered it, and I've actually done 2 iron runs in the time of being away. About 2 days have passed, and the rail is now in place. And one slightly interesting thing is if I want to cross it, and I cross right here, it is about as close to having the clearance for this truck as I pretty much can physically get it. I did pretty good. I think if I go over here, it won't clear it. Let's have a look, see. But yeah, I can already tell it's not gonna. Yeah. So right here it doesn't, which isn't ideal. But it is fine. And then if I come all the way down along here. Wrong button. We have got the actual pillars, or the flat section. I don't really know what to do here because this is, you can see how it's not far away, but it's further away than I kind of planned it on being. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is I still want to work out how to make junctions in this thing, in track. So I've got 2 flat spots here, so if I want it to be, it can be flat like this. But I also want to make it so, yeah, I'm just going to park up here and walk over because it's going to be easier than... Oh, hello! That's very nice of you. Oh, and there's more. Oh my god, a lot more. Okay. Phew. Let's just have a bit more kelp. So what I'm thinking is, if I can find a way of like how I've done the like turning with hinges, if I can make a way of having it so it can hinge if I wanted to, or be straight, and have it on like a button panel where it can hinge, and then you could have one over there which can hinge the other way, so like the two connect, then I can make it so I can have a corner, or I can make it go straight and then it just goes straight through. I just don't know how easy or difficult that is to do. That is my main challenge. And the other thing I want to work out how to be able to do is, So what I'm thinking about is, if you've got 2 parallel tracks, so let's say there and there, and I technically could push it in by a block, is there a way that the track on here can twist outwards, so it sort of goes diagonally to like there, and then the track on this one moves that way? So what you can technically do is go whoop and pull onto the other track, you know, make a figure of 8, so like, and then from this way you can also go that way, if that makes sense. Because if that's possible, that would be really cool. And that would also be a way of being able to split off, because you could have the main line, like, that goes straight, and then you can have a passing track which goes this way, connects onto this, and then it can just bend off and go its own way. So it's a interesting idea, and if it could work, then I think it'd be really, really cool. But I'll have to do a bit more R&D on that, because obviously I worked out mainly just the corners, elevation, and straights, which I've done on this track. I haven't worked out the joint connections, so I need to work them out. What I'm now gonna do is actually go all the way back to the Refining Outpost to pick up my rover from down there. Let's just send it along here. Tell you what, it's time consuming to build these things, but once you actually get them built, oh
boy, can you traverse from one point to another really, really quickly. It is actually quite nice. And down we go. I might have to redesign that ramp there to be the same as what I had on the other side as well. Not what I've got on the other bit, just to make it more uniform. But yeah, that I'm gonna yeah, actually, it'll be fine. I'm gonna drive all the way back to. Actually, I'm gonna go to this unknown signal, and then I think the last thing we need to do, if I look in my datapad, build rail. We need to expand the solar and battery storage for the food outpost. So, what I think I'm actually gonna do with that is. I'm going to do it later. I think for now what I want to do is not fall off this cliff face that's coming up right in front of me. I want to go to this unknown signal and then... You know what? I think I'm going to go for a nap. It's getting towards the evening, but I've actually spent a very, very long time on all of this rail. It does look kind of cool. But it also is quite expensive. It's only steel, which it's not too bad. I can, with the current infrastructure I've got, I can get the steel plates basically effortlessly. I do a run with the truck, and then once I've smelted it all down, transported it across, and made the steel plates that I need to out of it, I can already go again and get a full another truck of iron, so I can just constantly repeat doing that as much as I need to do. So, all in all, it's not too bad. Do you have the stuff for me? Oh, you tried to fly away and it failed. Is that how it went? Well, it's alright, I'll flip you over. There you go. Another grinder, some magnesium. Yeah, nothing really exciting. Oh, more credits. I'm up to 12,000. I've found a few now which have had credits in them. Ooh, a leopard drill. Very nice. I'm gonna get all these parts because they're actually not too bad. But yeah, I think it's a good time to go for a rest. I think we've got a good amount done. You know, we've got an entire rail from 2 outposts. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy with it. Alright. I'm gonna head back to the base, go to sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. That is completely the wrong direction.